Alright, so this is Dayman here. Message just kind of being a butthole and doesn't want to talk.
I'm not a butthole. I'm a conscientious whatever, that guy who doesn't do things.
Anyways, so this is Millium, Successor of the Dragon Crest. He rolls dice.
God, they're just everywhere, man. You got them everywhere.
Okay, so anyways, his judgment is 7 cost, but it gets reduced by 1 for every 4 dragon power counters you have, and you get those by rolling dice with force. So every time you roll a dice, every instance of force ability, you roll a dice, you get a dragon power counter, it reduces the cost. The flip side is flying. Let's see the exact wording here. As this card enters your field, force X, where X is the number of dragon power counters on this card. This card enters your field with that many 1/1 counters on it equal to the roll. When this enters your field, if there are 40 or more 1/1 counters on it, destroy all J/Resonators your opponents control.
We've done it in playtest. He's actually made it to like roll like one time he did 8, one time he did 9, one time he did 11, and every single time he was rolling like 4 or 5 ones, so he came nowhere near getting the 40.
Yeah, but I played it at like our local shop and it worked there, so I don't know.
So obviously at the shop he was cheating. I think that's what he's trying to imply.
Yeah, I brought my loaded dice. I didn't bring him here, but anyways. So first we have, definitely need this. I have 4 of these in this deck. So Laevateinn gives it swiftness.
Well. Dayman uses Laevateinn. What a big old surprise.
So swiftness, so especially if you get it to that 40, you can swing right away and just kill. They'd be dead. So run 4 of those. For 1-drop Resonators, I have 3 Puss in Boots. Or Kid Puss in Boots, technically. Anyways, so it's a 1/1. When it enters your field, force roll 1, roll a die, put the die on him. He is a 4. Alright. Next one, I have 4 Tiny Alabaster Drake. It is a flying 1/3. When this card attacks, force roll 1. He gets +4. Tell him to turn, but it's only on power. But it's a repetitive. It's only power, but it's a repetitive force roll that you get more than once.
Yeah, but you don't get to keep them though. That's the only downside.
That's alright though. So I run 3 Alabaster Dragon Knight. So when it enters the field, force roll. You like 4s a lot?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at them.
Yeah, good at 4s. That's an important thing.
Remember that.
I'm running 3 Dragonoid Jailer, so 5/7. Tap it, force roll 1, target J/Resonator gets -X on power until end of turn. So 2. You suck at this.
Says freaking King of Wands, man.
Man, frig off, the one time. Anyways, I run 3 Pandora, the Hope Weaving Queen. So if you would roll 1 or more dice using force, roll that many dice +1 instead. So it just gives you 1 extra. It's essentially kind of like an extra dragon power counter when you flip.
And here's his only non-1, non-2 drop.
Yeah, I play 1. You could run 2, maybe, but 1 is fine. Arthur Pendragon, King of the Round Table. There's a card in here that grabs a white or a blue creature equal to a roll. And it's nice to have a bigger one to grab, just in case you happen to get that high roll, especially with a Pandora in. So anyways, it's a 12/12 for 5. This card cannot be targeted by fire or darkness spells or abilities. Resonators your opponent's control must attack this card if able. And he has a tap ability where target Resonator gets +800 power until end of turn, so you use him on itself. Makes his defense 2,000, so they have to attack him. It's just a nice little decoy.
Oh my god, such an excellent stall. Actually, when we were going, we were doing another matchup between Alamat, and this Millium deck. It actually pretty much saved his bacon.
Yeah. I run 3 Dreams of Flight. So 1 cost quick cast Remnant, meaning you can play from the grave. Force roll 1, roll a die, target J/Resonator gets flying, and +X, where X is the result of the roll. We got 2 Dragon Power.
3.
3, yeah. I can't count.
All good.
2 cost, quick cast, force roll. Target J/Resonator gets +X until end of turn. X is the result of the roll. Recover that card if it's a Dragonoid. So both Dragonoid Jailer and the Alabaster one would be able to recover, so they can attack again. Got 3 Zero's Magic Light. So 2 cost, quick cast. If you run 0, you could pay 1 less, but we don't. So remove target attacking or blocking Resonator from the game. We got Amaterasu,
Whatever.
Foresight. 2 cost, quick cast. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by J/Resonators this turn. So it basically nullifies their turn almost for damage, and you get like a free turn basically.
Oh yeah.
It saved my bacon as well. 3 Millium's Roar. 2 cost, force roll 1. Put X 1 counters on each of up to 2 target Resonators where X is the result of the roll, and they keep those.
Yep, and if you use those with Pandora, it's excellent. You can pretty much just beef up 2 of your creatures like crazy.
Yeah. 2 Reunion of Sisters. So choose 1. If you control a light J/Resonator and another water J/Resonator, you may choose both. Draw 2 cards or return target Resonator to its owner's hand.
Which is awesome because, as you guys have seen so far, this deck really doesn't have much in terms of drawing.
Yeah. And then we have 2 the Alabaster Dragon Princess's Rescue. 4 cost. It's a big name. So 4 cost. Choose 1. If you control a light J/Resonator and another water J/Resonator, you may choose both. Force roll 1. Search your deck for a light or water Resonator with total cost X or less, where X is the result of the roll. It's really nice with Pandora. You can most likely easily get Arthur out with that. And put it into your field. Then shuffle your deck, or force roll 1. You may gain 200 life multiplied by the roll. So it's really handy.
So what creature actually is the Alabaster Dragon Princess or whatever? Because I know that the...
She's a 3 cost Dragonoid that says when it enters, you can heal your ruler if it's astral, or grab a 2 cost Dragonoid from graveyard and put it into play. And it buffs other Dragonoids by 200.
Okay.
So
the weird thing that I find about this deck is that I remember when you were running your Millium deck that was based off of the Millium from the actual like pre-built decks that came out. Was it before or after Curse of the Frozen Casket?
it was basically the same time.
Basically the same time. I remember that one being ridiculously aggressive, and I think it was because him and most of the creatures got to keep a lot of their force roll dice, but this one, a lot of them deal with non-permanent +1/+1 counters.
The other one wasn't so much force rolling though. It was Millium gained force roll, but the rest of it was just the fairy tales and like any color, and it was just mono white, but you could play any color. And I did that little monkey Pandora Mark of Hope to gain
that was
life,
brutal.
and it was just like boop, boop, boop. So that was entertaining. Play a monkey, attach Mark of Hope, sack it to Laevateinn, gain life, play the monkey again, all that kind of crap.
Yeah, I think the only thing I don't like about this deck is that whereas with that one, pretty much Millium, you can get him on second turn, and you can be quite like disgustingly gross. This guy, really shooting him out before 6th turn is kind of foolish, right? If you're going for that like board wipe, get as many force rolls as possible, and get him as beefy as possible on his dragon side. So I don't know, if it was up to you, which one would you say was like, and which one did you prefer more?
Definitely the older one.
The older one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one is funny though, because when you flip them, if you do get to them to that 40, and you wipe their board and you swing for game.
Yeah, they're pretty much screwed. Like you're guaranteed to have a Laevateinn for the most part. You didn't have it in the last matchup that we had, because you're running 4 of them, and you've got those 2 draw cards in there. But I don't know, it's slower.
Yeah,
it's way slower. It's an interesting deck build. Don't get me wrong. I don't think we've built. No, we did do a Charlotte one that was white, blue, black, right?
That one was ridiculous.
Dude, I still don't think we've made a deck better than that. Like, it's just so stally. Unless you go up against a deck that's got so much hand control that you got nothing to discard to like continuously neuter their field. Yeah. It doesn't have too much parallel.
Yeah, that was the first one that we did, wasn't it?
I think so. It was definitely way back there. I might have done
the first one I was with you with.
Yeah, I think I might have done one before that. I think I did the one with the what is it? The Dark Elves. The ones that had the Cthulhu's in it.
Yeah.
God, I love Cthulhu's. Yeah. Okay, guys. So this was our new Millium deck. If you had to give it a little nickname, what'd you call it, Dayman?
I'm probably gonna be hitting the casino after. That's
the
sure.
Millium's High Roller deck.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and it fell off. God damn it, man.
The amount of ones though, like
look at this
today.
Just
I don't know what's with me today.
Look at all these ones.
Oh god,
it's brutal. Okay, this is the Millium deck, guys.
High Roller.
If you Millium's High Roller deck. If you liked it, like, subscribe, leave us comments, improvements, obviously. And if you guys have better deck builds for this, guys, just shoot us some comments. We'd love to hear your guys' take on this. We're
definitely want to hear some.
Yeah, we're probably gonna put out a Gil deck soon. So keep an eye out for that, and we'll check you guys next time.
Yeah, have a good one.